They just all start killing each other over you.
I think Box Cutter Girl has the advantage.
Yeah, whoever has like the least amount of points by the end of each act dies.
Just murder, yeah.
That'd actually be kind of awesome.
God, what?
Welcome back to Bookend Gaming.
Hello.
Otaku Tuesday.
Yeah, once again.
You got your otakus ready?
No, I don't. You're the one who has to do that. Are we going to start selling plushes? They have to bring them.
That'd be great.
Hug your otakus close.
Get ready. A scene's coming where you need otaku.
It's like those old games that like you put a tape in the VCR and you had like a toy.
Yeah,
you played along.
Those were cool.
Great.
Those like Teddy Ruxpins or whatever those were.
Yeah, well, there was that. There was a G.I. Joe one. We're really showing our age with this.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm Eric.
I'm Travis.
And I don't really remember what was going on.
A little girl sleeping on a cat. She showed us her Tamagotchi.
Looked at us funny.
Yeah.
Because it didn't like that we woke it up
or
something.
It was mean mugging.
Yeah.
But I think that scene ended. I don't remember what we're doing now.
I don't know.
We were just kind of...
It's pitch black.
Yeah, we were just meandering.
But let's find out. There's no regularity to Makina's actions. Just when I think she's walking straight towards something, she'll come to a sudden stop, look around restlessly, and head off in a different direction. Doesn't seem like she's lost or anything, so I suppose she's just moving wherever her whims take her. Unfortunately, that randomness makes it pretty tough to tail her.
Oh, God.
Oh, right, we're stalking her.
Yeah, she's ruining my stalking.
It wouldn't be a serious problem if she noticed me, but if I just call out to her now, I have the feeling she'll scamper off again. I skillfully hide my presence and continue shadowing her movements.
This'll make her like me. I'll just follow her from afar and hide.
Tailing a girl without her knowledge. Objectively speaking, I guess this would be stalking.
He gets it.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need us.
Right.
our work here is done.
Just completely play in silence. Read it yourself. Make your own jokes. Yeah. Choose your own adventure. Just as I'm finally starting to get fed up with following Makina's directionless rambling, which resembles the random staggering of a sleepwalker more than anything else, the rare wandering monster in question comes to a sudden halt. Oh my god, monsters!
Oh god.
Her resting place is an area of on the outskirts of the school courtyard in front of an artificial cement pond of uncertain purpose.
She's got 2 peg legs.
Makina totters her way up to the pond, thrusts her hand in the pocket of her skirt to retrieve some half-eaten white bread, and starts tearing off chunks to throw into the water.
Ew, it's probably all soggy. She was sleeping with that.
Every time Makina's small hand hurls a bit of bread into the pond, a loud splashing sound resonates from the surface of the water.
I have to feed the dark ones.
But she's singing about it.
I have to feed the dark ones. Time of reckoning is near.
Apparently someone stocked it with fish and she's feeding them.
Eat it all up. Get nice and plump for the sacrifice.
She fattening them up to eat?
Ah, clawfish.
Clawfish?
What? So, bitch, where's my bread?
The hell you call me? Makina looks around the area rapidly, grabs a short tree branch lying nearby, and leans over the depths of the pond and begins poking into the water.
Cut it out.
Although I was puzzled there for a moment, it seems like she's trying to capture a crawfish she spotted in the pond.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Just a little clawfish. Just a little closer. Come here.
This looks risky. Given her character, it's obvious she'll be taking a face-first dive into the pond very soon if I just sit here.
I better grab her inappropriately.
Yeah, for safety. I approach Makina from behind and call out to her. Hey, watch out or you'll fall in the pond.
What?
You idiot, she wasn't going to fall. Oh my god. She's dead.
What a crazy random happenstance. I guess I shouldn't have called out to her out of nowhere. Makina's hand slips off the ground in a stereotypical slapstick pratfall. Whoops.
Time to leave.
Swiftly reaching out to the floundering Makina, I firmly seize the collar of her school uniform and pull her back to safety. Yeah. Dangled by the nape of her neck like a kitten, Makina lets out a feline cry. You're light. Are you even 40 kilos? There isn't any difference in weight from the backpack I'm always carrying. Given this weight and size, I could lug her a good 25 kilometers in a single day.
He's so precise with every measurement. And she stands exactly 6 feet away from me.
I found a new backpack.
Hold my stuff.
Let me down.
Oh, sorry.
You startled me. Shocking girls ain't right, you know.
I wasn't planning to call out to you, but it's better than letting you fall into the pond, isn't it?
Well, that worked out.
I mean, yeah. That's exactly what happened, though.
Yeah, thanks for helping me.
No need to thank me. Haha. All in a day's work.
I'm off to ruin someone else's day.
I did the natural thing given the circumstances. Look at me shamelessly doing the life-saving hero number, despite being in large part responsible for the problem in the first place. I might have the makings of an American politician. Makina gives...
Burn!
Way to make it political, game. I come here to escape that. Makina gives a quick bow of thanks, and without another word, starts to run away from me yet again. Hey, hold it. Where do you think you're going? I'm stalking you.
Ooh?
Don't give me... Why are you running away from me?
I'm not really running away or anything. Do you need something?
When she asks me point blank, it's not like I have any particular justification for detaining her here.
Just want to hang out.
That said, it's kind of unpleasant to be avoided this blatantly. At the very least, if there's a reason she's doing this, I want to know about it.
Cooties.
I think I asked this before, but are you scared of me?
Not really.
If there's some reason why you're avoiding me, how about telling me? If possible, I'll try to address it. Again with the silent treatment. Deciding to pursue the conversation more patiently, I squat down to match my line of sight with Makina's. Do you remember my name?
Kazumi Yuji.
That's right. Yuji's fine.
You have a name tag on.
First name's kinda embarrassing.
Okay, then call me what you want.
Dick bag.
Then Oni-chan.
Oni? I have to say, being called her big brother is a bit embarrassing on my end, but... well, alright.
What are you doing, big bro?
When I turn around in response to the splashing sounds coming from the pond behind me, there are a number of fish gathered at the surface of the water, flapping their mouths in a demand for more food. It's the army of clawfish! It seems they've come to expect a handout when people stand near the pond.
Freeloaders.
Makina, you still have breadcrumbs left?
Yeah.
Makina thrusts her hands into her skirt pocket and rummages through its contents. They're all soggy and gross
Yeah, it's
now,
just
though,
like a
and
bunch of crumbs. Gross.
ruined her Tamagotchi, probably.
This ain't it. Not this one either. I was gonna eat this one later.
As she talks, she pulls things out of her pockets one after the other. There's just like a fish in there.
Just dead.
The items that emerge are mostly sweets like candy, chocolate, and chewing gum, along with an erratic selection of tools like nail clippers, rubber bands, and glue sticks, and an AK-47.
Zip ties and gags for some reason.
Although I've heard that women's purses are connected to the fourth dimension, this girl's pockets seem to be connected to a garbage dump. Makina carelessly rains down the rubbish that emerges on the ground around her. One after the other. What is this? I pick up a plastic container shaped like a large film canister. There's a label pasted on the side filled with numbers and symbols of uncertain meaning.
The rune, the portal to the netherworld. Don't. That's Ramun candy for Chirichiru. Give it back.
I don't know any of those words.
Ramune? I don't know what that... Ramune candy? I'm not going to steal it or anything. Here, take it. When I hold out the case to her, Makina snatches it back instantly.
Ooh, you absolutely can't eat these, Kay?
They're my mini M&Ms.
I'm not going to sneak bites of other people's food at my age. Maybe like last year, though.
too
So you
mature
say,
for that.
but I ain't convinced. The world's a cruel place. I've known a certain oversized woman to say things like
Everybody
that.
just calls her huge.
I know a certain fat bitch who would steal things like that and then go gorge herself in secret until she's drowning in pleasure.
Talking about the one with the nice tits?
Amine, huh?
Huh? How'd you know I was talking about Amine?
I didn't. Just saying the first name that popped into my head. It really was her. Guess she's got a surprisingly gluttonous side.
She must, the fucking huge bitch.
Don't tell her you heard it from me, okay? Here, I'll give you some bread, so let's make that our little secret.
Good as her word, Makina shoved some half-eaten bread under my face. Thanks, I guess.
There, you can have all of it. Eat it all up and get nice and plump, yeah?
No, I wasn't planning to eat it. I'd take the bread scraps from Makina, tear off some small pieces, and throw them into the pond. The fish at the surface struggle like a pack of piranha for the food, messily gulping it all down.
No, that was poisoned.
Nice appetite. Huh? I thought these things were carp, but now that I get closer look, they're actually goldfish?
I thought they were koi.
I thought they were koi, too. That's what they look like.
Pond?
Yep, they're goldfish. I scooped them up at the Shinto Festival last year.
From a goldfish snatching game, huh?
I stole them off some stupid kid.
Yep.
If these were originally goldfish from a scooping game, they're almost certainly the tiny kind that's sold as live food for carnivorous fish in the pet shops. But these things are huge.
I feed them every day, and they just get bigger and bigger, you know?
Fish generally can keep growing as long as they're alive, so the more you feed them, the bigger they'll get. What exactly have you been giving them, though?
Growth hormones, obviously.
This candy.
Chunks of bread, or normal goldfish food, I guess. I feed them all the time during recess, and when I get bored.
Ah, I get it. You know, fish don't really know when they're full. They don't feel pain the way we do either, so they'll eat as much as you can give them, even if their stomachs are bulging out. And then they'll die.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, they don't feel pain.
Really?
The number one cause of death among aquarium fish is indigestion from being overfed. That's what it said in something I read when I was a kid, at least.
And I retain that information for some reason.
You read that in a book?
I think it was a magazine called Monthly Junior Science. They mentioned it in some article about raising fish in ozonated water.
Ooh, it was a magazine about fish?
It had articles on all sorts of things, not just fish. God, what kind of lame person do you think I am? It was a science magazine.
Science.
Animals,
Fish science.
space, whatever. My older sister was a seriously dedicated reader. I'd pick up magazines like that when she was finished, although half of it went over my head.
Is your sister still alive? That's a normal question to ask, right?
As I'm recalling the content of the science magazines I read back then, I suddenly remember something. Hey, Makina, you had some pickled squid in that pocket, didn't you?
She did?
She did?
Yeah, I do, but you giving it to the fish?
No, just take it out for now. Also, have anything we could use as string?
You're a weird person, and I don't want to hang around you anymore.
I'm making a really gross necklace.
Got some cotton sewing thread? Oh, got some cotton sewing thread. Why?
You'll see.
Smash cut to you strangling her.
And eating pickled squid. Delicious. Receiving the squid from Makina, I firmly tie one end of the thread around it, and then knot the other end to a tree branch I picked up at random.
A fishing rod?
Exactly. So now what are you just gonna fish up
Just
the
yank 'em
fish
out of
that
their
she-
home?
I tossed the squid dangling by the thread into the pond. Around the area where I threw the squid, I can see the shape of the crawfish.
Oh, he's getting the crawfish.
Makina had been poking at earlier.
What a hero.
When I jiggle the squid in front of its face, within a matter of seconds the crawfish extends its pincers and firmly seizes the bait. There, hooked him. See that? You son of a bitch!
Whoa, awesome! You caught the clawfish.
It was this big.
It's a crawfish, not a clawfish. You've got the wrong word.
But it's got claws.
As I dangle the captured crustacean in front of her eyes, Makina stares at it with an expression of immense curiosity.
Oh, this clawfish is bright red.
There must be a lot of edible aquatic plants or something in there. Crawfish turn red when they have abundant food.
Why do
I
you
also
know
learned that
so
in
much?
science. In my science
I happened to read it in a
magazines.
science magazine 20 years ago.
What happens if they don't?
They turn blue.
Blue?
That's the shiny version.
If you take a small newborn crawfish and continuously give it food like potatoes, radishes, or sardines that don't contain carotene, it'll turn blue in a month or so.
You serious? I'm totally gonna do that now.
I read it in a book when I was a kid and ended up trying it out myself. There were some that ended up with a lot of violet spots or white flecks, but I remember getting a few that turned deep blue as well.
Cool, I wanna try it too.
Okay, then try to catch one yourself. Get your own damn crawfish. I pull the captured crawfish off the squid to return to the pond and then hand the fishing pole to Makina.
Wonder if I can catch one. I've never fished before.
Experiencing new things is always worthwhile, so you might as well start by trying to catch one yourself.
Yeah, here I go.
You don't even need me here.
Why am I here? Interaction is really weird. Excuse me. Don't fall into the pond, alright? Also, try to get the smallest one you can.
Okay, I'll do it.
Taking the crude pole from me, Makina forcefully hurls the squid into the pond.
How many crawfish are in there? Ooh, animation.
animation.
Fancy.
I
Hope I catch a clawfish.
was gonna make a joke about a crude pole, but alright.
Yeah, wow. The moment's passed. I'm sure you'll get another one.
I already told you, it's crawfish, not clawfish, you dumbass.
Smacker.
Don't worry about it. I'm an idiot.
Well, all right. At least you're aware.
Is that the issue here? I mean, I do remember pronouncing snail as smale back when I was in elementary school for a while, but after my sister pointed it out to me, I stopped making that mistake. Like, epitome and epitome.
How dare you? I feel so attacked.
Didn't you have someone to point out that sort of mistake for you? Your mom, for instance?
Nah, since Mom hates me.
Okay.
I see. There's no mother in the world who hates her child, was my mother's line, but by now I'm all too well aware that the world isn't that simple. I suppose there really are mothers who hate their children. And for those children, that can't be a topic they want to chat about with some stranger. An awkward attempt at consolation would backfire here.
You're a nice guy, Oni-chan.
No.
Huh? Me? Seems like I haven't quite gotten the hang of being called Oni-chan yet. You serious? How am I nice?
Well, you didn't keep asking about my family.
Just wasn't interested enough to risk it. Yeah, I made the right choice.
You're not interested in why I'm hated?
No, you're kind of boring.
No, that's not what I said. Oh, God.
I stare steadily at Makina's small back, silhouetted against the pond. If you want to talk, I'll listen.
Well, it's because I'm an idiot.
Don't they say that kids are cuter when they're a little dumb?
You shouldn't underestimate how dumb I am, okay? Might not look it, but I'm an infamous dyed-in-the-wool idiot.
Died in the what?
Can't say I've ever heard anyone with that fierce a reputation for being stupid before. Well, don't worry about it. There's nothing but idiots in my vicinity, including me.
You know, Oni-chan, I haven't been avoiding you because I hate you, you know. It's because I don't want you to hate me. Don't want you to think I'm a stupid kid. That's why I've been staying away.
It's like I said, I'm surrounded by idiots. If I went around hating people for something like that, I'd run out of my supply of hate real fast. Well, there certainly are people who can't hold together their fragile sense of self-worth except by looking down upon others. Even a few true idiots who take those emotions to the extreme become dictators or cult leaders and launch hunts against their inferiors.
There he goes, getting political again. God.
Yeah. But why assume you'll be hated over something like that anyway? Though that way of thinking seems counterproductive. Debase yourself by saying, I'm just an idiot, and you'll just puff up the many self-styled geniuses of the world.
But you know, I'm not pretty like Amane or smart like Yumi-chan, and I don't have any talents or anything.
There's no point in standing around with your mouth open waiting for talent to fall from the sky. You make your own.
You got a lot of stuff in your pockets. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. You fit an ungodly amount of stuff in your pants.
Yeah, you're like Bag and Sag and Barry. If anyone gets that reference, I
How?
would be very, very surprised.
No matter what you're doing, the most essential thing is to not give up. Fail as many times as it takes. Keep trying persistently until you can call yourself average. Then you've made it in life.
Right?
Even then, you're still just average.
Average is just fine. If you can collect a nice group of average level skills, that's already above average. You've created your own sort of talent. Being a hard worker is a talent in its own right, were my sister's words.
Oh, God.
And from that group of average skills, you can work to improve further on the things that you think you're suited for.
Maybe we should get out of this pond. It seems like we're sinking
Yeah,
really
I think I'm
deep.
drowning. The theme from Kingdom Hearts starts playing.
When you walk away.
Yeah. A person blessed with talent, in a manner of speaking, is just someone who found a path well suited to them early on. When you get down to it, people can accomplish nearly anything as long as they don't give up. Obvious, but it's true. On the other hand, guys who give up at the first setback will never get anything done.
Oh, that's my issue.
Oh. There's no need to rush. You're still a kid. You've got time. Try out anything and everything. Struggle around as much as you want. I rest my hand on Makina's head with a gentle thump. It's at just the right height for this sort of thing. That's what school is for, right?
Yeah, think so?
At the very least, I think the principal wants the school to be that sort of place. I mean, she doesn't do anything about the girl that's trying to stab me, but...
Yeah, well, you know, she wants that kind of place.
So you might as well throw out your chest and do as many stupid things as you want. With pride. Throw me your chest.
Yeah, Amine's already thrown out her chest. So.
Yeah, of course. If this girl ends up doing something truly dramatically stupid, the principal will be the one facing the music, so I'm probably overstepping my bounds just a little bit here.
But it'll be funny to watch.
So it's okay if I'm dumb?
Haha, why not? Being dumb is fine. In the first place, guys who go around calling themselves geniuses are either weaklings with fragile egos, or jokers using the line to get a laugh. And even if you were some genius, that just makes it easy to mistake yourself for a perfect human and start slacking off. Hares like that get passed by the tortoises of the world eventually.
Okay. You really are a nice guy, Oni-chan.
Don't get me wrong, I just wanted to try playing the nice guy for a bit. You shouldn't trust me that easily, got it?
I know this. It's that tsundere thing. Chira's always practicing it, you know? Don't misunderstand and all that. How do I put this?
I'm not sure how I feel about being in the same boat as that girl.
Oh, God.
Makina, I think you've got a bite?
Oh, what do I do?
No need to rush. Slowly pull it out of the water.
Whoa, clawfish. Oops. I caught a crawfish. I caught it.
See, people can do anything if they try. You're even correcting your grammar already. So don't give up before you start, okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of confident all of a sudden. I want to take this crawfish to my room and try that experiment to turn it blue.
Okay, then you should go to Amane or Sachi and see if you can find an aquarium to raise it in. Make sure only to feed it stuff without carotene.
You're going to walk into her, like, coloring it with a marker.
Yeah,
Finger
just
paints.
painting it.
Yeah.
Radishes, potatoes, and sardines. That sort of thing?
Oh, you remembered. I put my hand on... God.
You alright?
No, I don't know. I put my hand on Makina's head and ruffle her hair around roughly.
We're starting with this, and you're doing all the readings.
Yeah.
He might be a little hard to believe, but my memory's actually pretty dang good.
All right, better get that crawfish in water while it's still in good shape. Don't overfeed it, okay?
Yeah, got it. I'll starve it. Thanks, Oni-chan. Will you play with me again?
No.
Yeah. See you later.
Thanks.
Ooh, that was a whole event.
Yeah.
Makina, still clutching the crawfish, waves her hand cheerfully and takes off at full speed towards the dorm. Thanks, huh?
I mean, we have to have, like, a moment with all the girls before we
Oh,
have
I'm
any
sure.
kind of choices, I imagine, but how many have we
That's
even
true.
done? 3?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The girl that's stabbing us.
Right.
It's probably Michiru moment next.
Yeah.
I don't recall, unless it counts the seeing her alone in the classroom as her moment.
That's true. Plus, the maid girl already kind of showed us around.
That's true. We're done then. We
All
gotta
right,
start
we
making
did it.
choices. I don't recall doing anything worthy of much gratitude, but regardless, hearing such a happy thanks feels kind of pleasant.
I think about it. We don't even know if there are choices in that. There has to be, because there's multiple endings.
Yeah.
We know that.
Maybe it's because I was raised in an environment where such words were very rare, but I think being able to thank others so freely is also sort of a talent. It probably seems perfectly commonplace to her, so I'm sure she's not even conscious of that skill. I sort of get the feeling she may just be overlooking the talent she does have. Ah, I get it. I guess that's what makes her an idiot. It's settled. She's an idiot. They say that idiots don't catch colds, but it's probably more accurate to say idiots don't realize when they've caught a cold.
Political again.
In the same way, because Makina's an idiot. We can't even air this episode.
Gonna get demonetized, even though we're not monetized.
She's probably oblivious to her own abilities. Herm. Honestly, what a weird girl. But then again, weird people are rarely boring. Or so I think, basking in the peaceful, sluggish atmosphere Makina left in her wake.
She crop dusted all the way away.
We have to recap all of our moments like JD at the end of Scrubs episodes.
In the end.
Yep, there's Michiru.
What was her? She was just regular girl.
It was British, but then you changed it.
Yeah, I changed her to regular girl because British was too hard to switch to. It's finally over.
Thank God, you get to talk.
Oh, back to you.
I'm having problems. As soon as the lecturer leaves the classroom, Michiru slumps forward onto her desk. We've only gotten through 2 periods. Are you out of stamina already?
I know. But when it's nothing but lectures, I always end up like this.
I'm full of stamina. Just want to throw that out there.
just hint. Hey, Sachi! My mechanical pencil's empty. Do you have any spare lead lying around? Yes, here you are. Ah, thanks. Yeah, this is the stuff. Very convenient for blocking x-rays. Shame about poisoning and all. What the heck? This is a lump of actual lead. Heh. What's happening? Huh? What? Am I being bullied here? Did Sachi finally get sick of lending me lead and erasers and stuff every single day?
Is this some stupid joke I don't understand?
Could it be that she secretly hates my guts?
That's quite the imaginative leap in logic there.
I
They just all start killing each other over you.
think Box Cutter Girl has the advantage.
Yeah, whoever has like the least amount of points by the end of each act dies.
Just murder, yeah.
That'd actually be kind of awesome.
God, what?
Hooray! Hey, Sachin, hurry up and resolve the misunderstanding. Chirichiri's gonna melt into a puddle.
Please excuse me. Michiru-sama was asking for this instead, yes?
Sachi hands Michiru a new lead for her mechanical pencil.
Jeez, give me a break, Sachi. I was a teensy bit nervous there for a minute.
Whoa.
Wasn't that you?
Oh, yeah. And I don't really have a voice pinned for her. I think it's
No.
changed every time she's
Yeah.
talked.
You've got the heart.
That's the same as Makina.
You've got the heart of a flea.
Excuse me? That's way too small. I've got the courage of your average fly at the very least. What a depressing excuse for a boast. Come up with something a little better than that.
If they don't even all fit on the screen, then they shouldn't
why
be here.
Why are you bombarding us like this?
If you'd like, we can put your nerve to the test.
No, that's quite all right. Thank you kindly.
Way to prove her right. Gah.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh,
me.
no. Yep.
Sachin,
They both start with M.
give me a loser leaves.
A what?
A loose leaf notebook it is. Here you are, Maki-chan.
Yay, grazie. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Oh, it's hot. Pango's still images together. That's enough, Makina. No rutting in the classroom. Jesus.
A buzzkill has arrived. Let's continue this later in bed.
What the Okay.
You don't even have to interact with these girls. Just let them go, and it'll just turn into porn.
I'm willing to bet she saw some spy movie yesterday.
Yeah, there's lots of rutting in spy movies.
But anyway, you've really got the works, Sachi.
I might, but I'm not sure what sort of works you're referring to.
You're working it. What?
Should we say something here? I wonder.
Please don't, because then we have to voice you, and it's all confusing.
Right, it's too much.
You're a unique one.
Every time we go in this classroom, I start to panic. Thank you very much. Somehow that turned into a compliment. I know, right?
Smooth. Let's see, do you have a chisel on hand as well?
Yes.
Oh.
Certainly.
As soon as I request it, a chisel set emerges from the depths of her desk. How about a heavy-duty stapler that can handle dozens of sheets of paper at once? Standing from her desk, Sachi walks off to face a large locker in the back of the room. Probably.
Classroom, yeah.
Classroom. What's with that locker? It's twice the size of the others.
You mean Sachan's personal storehouse? Would this be what you're looking for?
Within a few minutes, she finds the requested item and brings it to me. Oh my god!
That's huge!
Normally, I'd expect to have to go to a stationery store to get something like this, but that was easy.
Yuji, have you seriously still not caught on?
Did you get that? That was a Staples joke.
Yeah, I did. I'm just gonna let it go. In this class, it's common knowledge that Sachi's better than a Swiss Army knife.
Oh, do you have a Swiss Army knife? Are you saying that her karate chop cuts sharper than a folding blade?
Does she have one of those? Does she have one of those weird tiny white toothpicks that no one uses because that'd be disgusting to keep?
That was a normal sentence for him to say.
Totally. No, it means that Sachan's unbelievably versatile and resourceful.
I see. Well, considering her apparent skill and devotion, I suppose she's well prepared to deal with most requests.
That proverb has a bit of a story behind it.
Oh boy, do I want to hear it. It was a blistering summer day. The classroom had broken down under the heat's assault.
Okay. Ugh, today's so freaking cold. The cicadas won't last long at this rate.
Hey, we're the monkeys. Chiru, let's do Nabe for lunch. Nabe. Gotta warm yourself up inside and out.
Ooh, Makina has some good ideas now and then. Ha 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 ha. What on earth?
Who knows? Probably the brains of Boiled.
Boiled, you say?
Why does your voice keep changing?
Everyone's does.
I know, right? Hot pot in school sounds pretty cool. Yeah. You want to do pot?
Yeah. Yep. Your wisdom took me by surprise. All right then, Sachi. I'll leave preparing the Nabe set to you.
Nabe. That makes more sense.
Yes, with pleasure.
Not Nabe.
Nabe. Just kidding. As if you could find stuff for Hot Pot in this season. Wait, huh?
Nailed it.
Sachan, where did she run off to?
She went to gather things for Nabe, presumably.
No way. I mean, we were just kidding around, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she could just pull something like that out of her hat on moment's notice.
She's the real bag in Saganberry.
I seem to remember hearing her accept the request with pleasure. Now that you mention it.
She really did accept.
At first, everyone was skeptical, but when Sachi finally returned at the end of the 4th period, having skipped class entirely... Oh, God!
Thank you for waiting, Sniffle. For real? She comes back with a hot pot
For real,
set,
playa?
the ingredients, and this adorable runny nose?
Ew. That said, the Nabe was really friggin' good.
Was it? You started throwing in candy and stuff, so by the end it was a pretty bizarre mix.
That's why it was so good. You shut
Hey!
your mouth, large woman.
You fat bitch! Hey, Peanut Gallery, don't just ignore my passionate storytelling. Oh, no, that's you.
Incidentally, if I said I wanted Nabe right now, would you be able to prepare things like you did before?
What have you done? Yes, I would, but...
With a small nod, Sachi moves her gaze to the locker behind us. I see. Seems like you really might be more versatile than a Swiss Army knife.
The point is, watch what you say around Sachi, got it? She takes everything totally literally.
Yeah, alright, Sachi. Let's change things up this time. Get together the ingredients for flowing somen noodles.
Yes, certainly.
Herm! An instantaneous response, even here. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
you! Did I not warn you literally 5 seconds ago? Look what you've done now. Sachi's already left.
Broke through the wall again.
He asked for ingredients, so I suppose it's the supermarket this time.
Or maybe the dorm kitchen.
Not a problem. I really do want to try this.
So, why flowing somen?
You said it yourself earlier, didn't you? It's hot today, so I thought a cool meal would be best.
But what's up with that? It's not like I'm gonna thank you just because you're being nice to me, got it?
The tsundere. Make sure to... We don't go into anybody else's personality types, but...
Right.
All right.
We made it through another classroom, maybe?
Suddenly, no dots.
Suddenly, I wake up on the roof.
Okay, this looks about right. This is usually where I wake up. With a careful check of the bamboo flume that makes up the small canal, I've confirmed that the water is flowing smoothly. Having explained the gist of things to the others, I spent the last 2 periods obtaining the necessary materials and putting together a simple angled bamboo gutter on the roof, like a normal person does.
I'm hungry.
A few minutes later, after lunch break begins, my classmates, excluding Sachi, emerge.
Whoa, what's this?
The flowing part of flowing somen, I believe.
I know that. I'm asking why it's on the roof of our school. Yuji-kun, did you make this thing? Oh my god, my voice. I'm losing it already.
Yeah, there's a bamboo grove within walking distance in the direction of the mountain, so the materials weren't hard to come by.
This seems like a lot for a lunch. You skipped class to collect bamboo in the mountains?
This would be the first time I've skipped class, come to think of
You
it.
freak. What? You telling me you haven't cut class even once before?
You're lucky that you're the only guy here, because you're weird as hell.
Our options are very limited.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
That's pretty unusual in this day and age.
Also, I used Moso bamboo for this thing.
I didn't
but
ask.
When you're... oh, fine. When you're looking to make more intricate goods like a hamper or strainer, the more flexible Marake bamboo is better suited to the job. If you can tell the difference between the two, it'll come in handy when you're trying to live off the mountains. Keep it in mind.
Are you a serial killer?
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't think female students typically need to worry about living off the land. We have men to take care of us.
Yeah.
True. Thank you for waiting.
I just took a shit over here.
What?
Sounded like a toilet. Sachi joins us, carrying a large tote bag on her shoulder.
Ho ho. Nice timing, Sachin.
Looks like you were able to find what we needed.
Yes, I was able to obtain the standard ingredients.
Then let's start preparing for the meal.
4 hours later.
This side seems a little crowded, so I'll be over here.
Or so she says. Maybe you just want an upstream position because you're burning with anticipation.
Wouldn't you like to find a blade floating in your direction?
Let's not... Okay, if I ended up eating a box cutter, I think my throat might get a little scratched.
You think?
You ready, Makibao? Once the noodles slip past those two, we ain't sparing a single strand, got it?
You betcha, Captain. Certainly.
After I distribute a pair of chopsticks and a bowl of soup for the noodles to everyone, they take up their desired positions around the bamboo gutter. It seemed like a flowing somen is a rare experience for everyone, not just me.
I don't read that as somen.
I know.
First time I see it.
Semen?
Yep.
Yeah. So did I.
Wonder where our brains
I
are.
almost said semen.
Well then, Miss Sachi, throw us the first pitch, please. Certainly.
In response to Michiru's yell, Sachi releases a few strands of semen noodles into the waterway. Yes, I said semen on purpose that time.
There, catch!
That's hot.
Tasty!
Yeah, eat those semen noodles.
Hey, don't give me that look. Better look next time, Yumiko.
I'll show you.
A slice.
Hey, Amane.
Is she? How is she saying her name?
Amani, maybe?
Amani? I guess that makes more sense.
Amani, because she says everything wrong.
Amani. Might this be a really bad position?
I've just lengthened it.
Yeah.
She's saying
Amane.
Screaming it into the sky.
Yeah.
It's fine. Once they start putting a lot in at once, I'm sure some will get past those two.
Oops.
Hey, Sachi, round 2, please. Certainly.
Yes.
Ugh, bitch. Haha, behold my skill.
Amane and Makina stir their empty soup bowls with hollow eyes. Because of the intense battle upstream, none of the noodles have reached their lower position. Alright, then we'll just do this.
Just chuck it across.
Yeah, handicap. I set up another gutter that I prepared as a spare as a position below Michiru. Sachi, let's get some in this one as well.
Certainly.
Ooh. So this is the Japanese direct train, boss.
Thanks, Yuji-kun.
They're all crazy.
Yes, they are.
No need to thank me. A long time ago, I had it beaten into me not to waste the things I make.
Certainly.
I glanced to my side, where Sachi is silently floating salmon noodles down the waterway.
I didn't plan. I don't get to eat anything.
At this rate, you're not going to get any, Sachi. Alright, I'll secure your share. Scooping noodles directly from the original container, I deposit them in Sachi's bowl.
Thank you very much.
Ah, that's cheating. Why just Sachin?
If that's an option, I want Yuji-kun to feed me directly, too. Give me your noodle.
Your semen noodles. A pair of observant hunters are on me in seconds. Hold it. If everyone's... Oops, I dropped the noodles on my penis. If everyone starts taking noodles directly, it's not flowing somen.
If we did this in my room, I'd be up for letting Yuji-kun try some exclusive sexy somen flowing down my body instead of
my
a piece
lord.
of bamboo.
Jeez.
Just say yes.
Sexy somen. Nice ring to it. I'm going to open up a store.
Hey, Amane, what the heck are you blurting out all of a sudden? I think bribery through feminine wiles would be the most accurate description.
I can do that too.
She just strips down naked right here.
Touch me!
Yeah.
I'll break, and all that.
One step closer to the edge.
Yeah.
Jeez, what is wrong with you two?
Hey, Komine-san, your hands aren't moving.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was curious why he suddenly told me he'd be skipping class, but flowing salmon on the rooftop of all things.
I wanted to eat noodles off me too.
He thinks in interesting ways, as expected from the sudden transfer student character.
Thanks for that recap,
Thanks,
Principal.
Zach Braff.
Yeah. And then In a weird crystallizing moment,
Yeah.
we had to end the episode.
In the end, that's the way things were because of the way things are.
Yeah.
Their story directly intertwined with mine
Yeah.
to make a perfect point.
Oh, Lord. That was interesting.
Yeah, that went from weird to weirder. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go cut a bunch of bamboo gutters and pour noodles down them. Like, I understand that's how you eat those noodles, but who goes, for lunch, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Just go buy some
And
noodles.
those are some thirsty, thirsty girls, I must say.
Yeah, especially Amine. Oh my god. Just go for Amine already.
That's probably the most people go for that route.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably. I don't know. See you next week, I guess.
Yeah, let's figure out what girl we're gonna go for.
We still haven't made any choices, so I
Nope.
have no idea.
We're gonna end up with the principal.